Most people are not lazy. Most people are lost. They work hard, they pray, they hustle every day, but at the end of the year, nothing has changed. Why does this happen? Because they have dreams, but they have no system. For you to be able to achieve your dreams, then you have to have the systems that are necessary to be able to get where you want to be. So today, I'll share some insights on how to turn your vision into daily action, because this is what moves the pin. When you have that big picture that you aspire, then you convert it into daily actions that you can implement on a daily basis and stay focused. So this you are going to be able to achieve without burnout, without breaking your family, without losing your faith. And if this feels like you, then stay here with me, because we are going to break this down and you will be able to achieve your dreams and the big dreams that you have with daily action, no burnout. So let's dive in. So what really is a vision? All of us have aspirations. There are things you want to achieve in your spiritual life. There are things that you want to achieve in your marriage. There are things that you want to achieve for your children. There are things that you want to achieve with your finances. For example, you may decide that in the next 1 year, I would want to have built a house for my family and settled. Or I would have wanted to pay school fees for my children and make sure that they have finished college. So this is your vision, what you direct your mind and your action towards. So the vision is a filter. It helps you to decide yes or no, because what is a choice? It's saying yes to one thing and saying no to everything else. So, and then this also helps you to make a decision. Am I going to do this now, or am I going to do it later? And then it helps you choose what is important and then filter away the noise. So if something does not serve your vision, then it becomes a distraction. So, and the distractions can be expensive because they will take you away from your vision. So, how do you then set the system to achieve your dream? The first thing is write your anchor vision. What is it that I want to achieve? You can put it in very simple language, not long, not fancy. For example, you may put, I want to live a healthy life, peaceful, and also be able to meet my financial obligations by the year 2030, helping others while protecting my family, my faith, and my sanity. And say this very loud. It feels empty, then write it down. If it feels heavy, then simplify it. The vision that you have written must give you energy and not stress, and it must give you the momentum that this is what I want to do. Once you have put down your vision, then look down at your life. Look down at the things that you value. What is it that you cannot compromise? These we call them your values. So there are things that are dear to you, things that you are ready to fight for, things that you are able to stand for. For example, your integrity. It could be that you don't want to do things that will make you not have time for your family. It could be that you always want to have a team. So the way you are going to achieve your dream or your vision, it must help you align with that value that you hold, being able to work within a team. So teamwork would be one of your values. And then possibly one of your other value could be being happy. So you don't want to work on a dream that will leave you empty. After you have worked so hard on it, then you have no enjoyment for the life that you are really looking forward to. So look for 5 to 7 values that you really hold dear to you, and they anchor your dream to these values. That as much as I'm working on my dreams, I should not neglect these values. They should be core, and they must be maintained. They must be preserved. So then after you have defined your core values, because this is what will guide you. It will be your roadmap. It will be your guide, your guard against doing things that do not align with the person that you would want to be known as. Because values are what we live in this world after we are long gone. Not the money, not the finances, not, yes, your children, your family. And then people will remember you for the things that you stood for. So you must guard your values as very precious. Then after you have done that, do a reality check. What are your strengths? So ask yourself, what am I really good at? Then what do people trust me for? These are the strengths that you have, and you build on them, because that is what will help you grow your dreams. Then look at the weaknesses that you have. So where do I waste time? What drains my energy? And then after you have looked at your weaknesses, your strength, the strength are things that you are strong at, that are within you. They are things that are within your control. They are not outside things. Your weaknesses also are things that inside you, that also determine the way you work, the way you behave, the way you do your things. For example, if you are a person who is not able to focus for long, so you are not able to focus, you get distracted. That is one of your weaknesses. I am easily distracted. If you are a person who is not able to say no to other people, one of your weaknesses, you do not know how to say no. And this is determined by the kind of personality that you have. Okay? Then you look at opportunities. Opportunities are things that are outside you, that give you a chance to achieve your dream. For example, what problems am I able to solve for people? What do problems people have that I can provide solutions for? Or what tools do I already have? Or what can I tap on to be able to build my dream, which is outside me? For example, if you need money to be able, for example, to buy equipment, to equip a shop, or to possibly market, there are financiers who are available. So the presence of financiers who are willing to support your dream, that's a strength, that's an opportunity. So you put down what are the opportunities that you have. Weaknesses are the forces outside you that distract you. For example, the availability of the internet or the social media, which can easily distract you. That is a weakness, which is beyond your control. The internet will be there, whatever technology will be there. It is you to know, are you going to use it for your own good? Are you going to use it to drain yourself and to distract yourself? So what distractions? Possibly what other people are doing, the competition that is available. Then burnout would be a threat that is outside you, and then the influence from the environment. So threats are things that are outside that prevent you from achieving what you aspire. And this is not self-criticism, it's just doing a reality check and getting clarity that this is me, this is what I want to achieve, these are the challenges that I have, these are the weaknesses that I need to. Then now after you have put your dreams, you can put the various areas that you have in your life. For example, you may decide, I may decide that I want to grow my YouTube channel. That in the next 1 year, I've gotten to 1 million views. So that is one of my dreams, to grow my YouTube channel to 1 million views in the next 3 months. So I look at, I need to turn this into goals. So what will be one of my goals? To set a system that will help me on a weekly basis be able to produce videos. Okay, that is a goal. I set a strategy that will enable me to record and film videos on a weekly basis, possibly long videos and short videos. Then I will also possibly set another strategy, that set a system that will help me market my videos and make sure that people have access to them. So you set strategies. What am I going to do to be able to reach the dream that I need to achieve, which is getting to 1 million views? And then I convert the goals into steps. It's for me to be able to have 1 million views in 3 months. What are the steps that I need to take? One of the steps could be record and script and record one long form video on a weekly basis. And then possibly the other step would be set a time to record the videos. And then after I record, I will need to state the other steps would be set a system of posting the videos on a regular basis or on a weekly basis. These are the steps. So then after you have written all the goals, then you convert each of those goals into steps. Then after you have set the steps, then you go into actions. So what actions am I going to do? And your actions must have timelines. If I'm going to say I'm going to be doing videos on a weekly basis, then I have to decide which day, what time am I going to do the videos, so that an action I can say I'm going to batch produce videos on a weekly basis, possibly on a Thursday. So when Thursday comes at a given time, I need to have someone who is going to help me film the videos, and then have the videos and possibly edit the videos and then let them be available for posting. So is you build one of the goals could be build one clear income stream, protect health and energy, strengthen family and faith, grow skills that compound with time. When you want like to grow skills, then what would be your specific step? First of all, you sit down and write down what skills are going to give me value in the next 1 year. What skills do I need to learn? I can say I want to learn communication skills. Then I turn this into steps. Decide the skill. I've decided the skill that I want to learn. Then now I will decide when am I going to learn these skills. So I have to set specific times for this study times. I may have to, one of the steps is to decide what modes am I going to use to learn the skills. Am I going to teach myself? Am I going to join a school? Am I going to use the internet to learn? Am I going to use prepaid courses? And then once I decide I need to do prepaid courses, then I decide the time. So every time I have set, then I will be doing that, learning the courses. So once you have set the goals, then the goals must align to what vision you want to achieve. And then if your goals, if the goal that you have set does not help you achieve your vision, revise it or refine it and keep going. And then you turn the goals into steps. I've talked about the steps. The big goals fail because you don't turn them into steps. And then the steps, you turn them into actions. Actions will fail if you do not give them specific timelines. Okay? And then when you have set the actions and the steps, you need to know what am I able to do on my own? What do I need to recruit outside resources to be able to achieve these goals? For example, I may want in my dream to get to 1 million views in 3 months. I want to be able to produce quality videos that will be able to attract viewers. Personally, I can be able to produce videos. I can do the scripts for the videos. I can be able to record the videos, but I'm not able possibly to edit the videos. So I may need to recruit someone who will be needing to do the editing for me. So that would be one of the things that I might be able to outsource. I may not have the finances to be able to help me pay the person who is going to record. I may not have the equipment to help me record the videos. So I might have to decide I'm going to outsource. And so I need to know who are the people who are able to help me record the videos or hire me equipment for recording the videos. And I look who are the best people who are known to be able to produce videos cheaply with the good quality equipment. And then I engage them. So clarify what you want to do. Build what you have decided. Build a system into it. What does this mean? If I decide that I want to be producing videos, let me set a specific time period. I can decide, like the way I do it is that every Thursday evening from 5 up to possibly 8, I do bunch recording of my videos. Then someone goes and edits them. Then I get my videos back and then I go through them and I post them. I have to develop also a system on how am I going to be posting these videos so that I do not have the videos and then the bottleneck becomes that I'm not posting them because it can happen. And what equipment do I need to be able to post these videos? So you make it a circuit, and then after you have the actions, this is what will change your life. Have time, 10 to 15 minutes to review your vision, review the actions that you have for that day, depending on the timeline that you had set for yourself. Uh, Learn to set time blocks of doing serious active work, and you have to know, are you a maker or are you a facilitator? Facilitator are these people who are in managerial position. So their work is more of networking, having meetings, then that is their productivity. If you're a maker like myself, a maker is I see patients. So I need to set time to see patients. If I do the video production, I have to set time to produce the videos. So I cannot spend too much time talking to people, too much time in meetings. That will affect my productivity. So I have to know what is my focus. Because if you don't differentiate this, you may spend too much time you thinking that it is getting to your goals, but it is moving you or slowing your process of achieving your goals. Then remove distractions, which could be people, which could be the environment you are working in. It could be the way of you do things. If you are multitasking, this wastes time. So you don't need this motivation. If, for example, Thursday comes and I know that day I need to produce 3 or 5 videos, I just have to make sure in the course of the week I have the 5 videos. There's no shortcut. So I have to create that system. So, and that creates discipline. And that creates focus. And that helps me that every day I'm moving towards my achieving 1 million viewers. And of course, if I'm producing viewers to be able to help my market my job, to be able to help people feel better, then I have also to look at what is the aim so that I don't just do things for the sake of doing things. The other thing that you need to incorporate into your system is measure what you are doing. Do not overtrack. Have a simple system that is difficult to resist. Ask yourself, did I show up? And this will be at the end of the day. Today, did I do what I had planned to do? If I had planned to study for some video script on a particular topic, did I do it? What were the things that went well? What did not go well? And am I moving closer to my goals or am I moving away? Then after you have done that, think of the ways that you can do better. What will I do better tomorrow to make my system work better for me? And this will help me to keep on the track. Of course, we are all human, and part of being human is we will fail. When you fail, this is what we call the wabi-sabi rule. What does this mean? You miss this, you feel slow. Sometimes you may want to compare yourself with other people who are YouTubers, and that is very normal. Do not quit. If you fail once, do not fail twice. Something that is worth doing, allow yourself to do it badly. What do I mean by this? If, for example, I'm supposed to read on a particular topic to help me do a video script, and I don't have time, even possibly I spend 30 minutes, and because of the pressures of work and everything that is putting me pressure on me, I am not able to do the 30 minutes. Let me do 10 minutes. That's enough. If I'm supposed to record 5 videos, and because of possibly some interruption, possibly I had emergencies, I'm not able to, I do one video and then I will do the others on another day. So you don't quit, but you keep moving. So do not hide the crack. Accept that there's a problem, fix it, learn, and then what progress is not perfection. So do not kill yourself because you have not done what you are supposed to do. Do not blame yourself. Progress is not perfection. It's a turning back to the path. And your cracks are like gold. They are what that make you grow. They are what that make you become a different person. So this everyday review helps you to become a better person. You are not competing with others. You are competing with yourself. I do not want to achieve the dreams of other YouTubers. I'm achieving the goals that I've set for myself and what is within my realm of work. So ask yourself, what is one small action that you can take this week towards your vision? It could be just writing down the most important areas of your life, because the first thing you have to define, what are the important areas of your life? It could be your marriage, it could be your spiritual life, it could be your association with your children, it could be your health, it could be your passions and your hobbies, whatever your important areas. Write the vision that you have for each of those areas. Then for each vision, write what are the goals. And then after you have the goals, write the steps. Then for each of the steps, write the actions and give them timelines. And say it aloud and comment what are some of the things that you are going to do to be able to build your dream. So let us build together, share what you are going to do within the comment section of this video. Give the direction, give the system the momentum. Daily action builds real progress from the inside out. And if this has helped you, like this video, share it with someone who does not know how to achieve their vision, who does not know what to do to achieve their dreams. So, and then subscribe to Wellness and the Wealth YouTube channel, where we build health, we build wealth, and we build life without burnout. I see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.